My mic might be a bit quiet. I had it above my head instead of where I normally have it.
My cousin's dragons, and what do I get?
This mic doesn't seem to be as loud as my last one anyway.
You look tired, friend. The Bannered Mare has beds for rent.
My mic might be a bit quiet. I had it above my head instead of where I normally have it.
My cousin's dragons, and what do I get?
This mic doesn't seem to be as loud as my last one anyway.
You look tired, friend. The Bannered Mare has beds for rent.
My mic might be a bit sorry, stream was opened up in another page, so I was hearing myself back, and that was annoying. Really annoying. I need to check what that's about. It's not on. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. I'll be glad to help you. There are many ways. And of course, don't forget... Now, what would you like to purchase? As you wish. Speak to me again if you decide to purchase some decorations for your home.
There are nothing to purchase. There is nothing to purchase. Dick. Hungry wolves. Oh, let's not kill Shadow Man. Hey, out little way. Right. Yeah, it'd be better coming from. Me. Horses make for wonderful traversal vehicles. No! Oh, I thought I was going to kill him. I want. Hey, thank you for the horse anthem, dude. I'm stuck. Come on. You did. I've been playing for about 10 minutes, man. 11 minutes and 13 seconds, in fact.
What is it?
Oh, you, dude.
Can't believe I'm posted here. Even the beds are made of stone.
You have the honor of addressing a member of the Thalmor. Bask in it.
Chores are funny. Fun, not funny.
As if this craggy wretch of a city could give birth to a superiorly bred mer such as myself. No, I'm not from Markarth. I was sent here to lead the Thalmor's interests in this corner of Skyrim. It's my mission to root out all Talos worship in this city. It's a religious matter. The Thalmor do not recognize Talos as a god. He was only a man, and does not deserve a place in our pantheon. The Empire has agreed to accept our beliefs, and its citizens have a responsibility to cease their heretical worship. You're awfully inquisitive, aren't you? I like that. Perhaps you'd care to solve a little problem I'm having.
I hate the shiz.
Ogmund the Scout. He's old, respected, and I know for a fact that he worships Talos in his home. But the Jarl has been hesitant to call for his arrest. I want you to break into his home and find evidence. We're the ruling body of the Old Mary Dominion. Saviors of Myr. Victors of the Great War. The Empire exists because we allow it to exist. And I'm here to make sure the Jarl of Markarth remembers that. The Thalmor saved all of Elvenkind during the Oblivion Crisis. We've been watching over our lands for 200 years. We refounded the Old Mary Dominion, an alliance between us and our Bosmer cousins. You might know them from their common name, Wood Elves. We intend to prove the superiority of Myr over man, 1 century at a time. Until next time.
Fair enough. He's like a bit of a douche. 2 hours should be enough.
The Emperor.
Discuss the force. I'm Igmund's uncle.
Lord times, my friend.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Good to have. Treat my people fairly, and I will do the same to you. If you'll
I
excuse
advise
me,
Igmund the
sit.
same way I advised his father. Caution.
It's annoying. I'm doing these missions because I'm hoping I can get a house. Lantha, what did you say was the best house in the game again? Is it the Hearthstone one? One that you get as DLC? Because if so, I don't know where the fuck you can go for that. Those are Hearthfire. Hearthfire. Hearthstone as well.
The Silverblood family will be heard.
Ah, sure, I'm dick.
It doesn't matter if they're in the city. We fight them where they live. We won't have to fight them
Forsworn,
here.
the Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Northwest. a lockpick. We'll be forgetting that.
What was that?
What was that?
What's this pedestal about that? Who knows? Well, people probably know, but I don't know. So there you go.
The Silverblood family.
Oh yeah, you keep saying fuck off. The Silverblood family ruled the herd.
Reports of forsworn here in the city.
It doesn't matter if
I'm
they in the
Igman's
city.
uncle as
Find
well.
them where they live.
Excellent.
Won't have to fight.
You've done us a great service. I advise Igman the same way
As his
I advised
housecarl.
his father.
Treat
Igman's
my people
security.
fairly, and I will do the same to you. It's not true what they say.
Nope, I'm not a member of the Dark Brotherhood. Never have been and never will be. I'm a good guy. What?
Forsworn here in the city. The Forsworn know every... The Jarl has put out a bounty on Forsworn. Here, take a look at this decree for details. I have left it.
I wonder what that pedestal was all about. gone way past her. I will when I'm ready. Stop telling me. I haven't forgotten I can level up. Surprised by the lack of chest in you. Well, do-do-do-do. Can I quick travel?
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his
I haven't got my
weapons.
sword out. What are you talking about, you crazy son of a bitch? I'm just gonna try other houses, like in other places. In Markarth right now, I think. Should be plenty of time.
My Jarl,
I'm most
to discuss the Forsworn. I'm Igmund's uncle.
too long since
Excellent. You've done us a great service. I advise Igmund the
Good to
same
have you
way
by
I
my
advised
side,
his
friend.
father.
I need
Carson,
reliable people
Carson,
around.
Carson.
If
As
you'll
his
excuse me,
housecarl,
I have a city.
Igmund's security was my chief concern.
Why is he not saying, oh, here you go, do something for the Jarl and get a house? Well, the opportunity to buy a house. I have to read up on this because I've spent like loads of time just doing this over and over
The
again.
Silverblood
Obviously, I
family
want to make sure it's
will
not a
be
waste
heard.
of time to keep doing it.
The Emperor, yes, city dead. We fight them where they live. Dark times. We won't
The
have to fight them
Forsworn
in
know
dark times.
the Jarl has put out a bounty on the dragon that's been terrorizing the countryside. Here, take a look at this decree for details. I have left.
This one shot a dragon again, Superman. Tempted to do this dragon one just in case it's the last one. I already killed this dragon. God damn it. Let's pop home. Put the dragon stuff in. Some stuff in my chest, as well as the dragon ball. There's my tiny little house.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
Let's see. There, I was going to disenchant that as well. Oh, I don't know. Should really be breaking down these weapons. Don't forget the dragon bone. No. But in the dragon bone.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
Okay. 10 to 2 in
I
the
am your
morning.
sword.
You're home.
Okay,
Can
where
I
were
get a
you?
few gold to spend? Please? You're the best. Thanks.
I am, and I'm the best. You hear that? Mwahaha! It's all because I give her 500 gold. Hopefully she won't ask me for any money for a while.
Be careful.
I'll chop your fucking head off, bitch.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Everything's for... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Really should start cooking.
Do come back.
Yes? We are creatures of the desert. The north wind chills us to the bone. Bandits harass the caravans at every step, but Khajiit usually scare them off. A few days ago we were ambushed. A nuisance, really. But many of the marauders had quick fingers. One of them stole my moon amulet, given to me by my mother when I was just a cub. It is my only memory of home in this cold land. You are kind to offer. We believe the bandits are part of a group headquartered here. Be careful. I missed my amulet. But a life cannot be replaced as easily. May your road lead you to this path again.
What?
I work for the Wind Peak. Should head on inside.
Wait. I know you. Wait. I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes. Good enough. I'll just confiscate any stolen goods you're carrying, and you're free to go.
Why am I a wanted man?
They say that vampires... The Hall of the Vigilant burned it to the ground. Never heard of vampires...
By the divines, I'm tired.
Unless you're here to solve this nightmare problem, I don't need you. Don't bother me again unless it's important.
I'm Skald's housecarl.
Just a
and
servant
head
of
his
Skald
guard
the
in
Elder.
Dawnstar. The
Worthy of
Jarl
time,
is tired.
consideration.
Be mindful of that.
Huh.
There's no honor in being a Jarl's servant. No Sovngarde waits for dust cleaners.
Gods, I'm so tired. Not much. I came here a few years ago from Hammerfell when I married. The land is beautiful, but I can't stand this cold. I don't know how Rustleif manages it. That's right. Home of the Red Guards. The land of sand and seas. I hope one day I'll convince Rustleif to take us back there. Until then, I'm content running the forge together here in Dawnstar. We forge every day if you need anything.
Seems like no one is getting a decent night's rest in Dawnstar, stranger. Best buy your steel and move on. Come, eat steel.
You come to Dawnstar at a bad time. Skald supports Ulfric's rebellion, and he doesn't like having a couple of old legionnaires living in his town. He's a fool. A dragon has attacked Helgen. Dawnstar needs the Empire now. Drowning your troubles in mead? A lot of folks are doing that these days. You'll want the Wind Peak Inn.
I've been in the
Stay out
Legion
of
all my
trouble now.
life. I'm content to serve. There was some ruckus over by that weird black door. You weren't involved in that craziness, were you?
Been lots of people coming and going through that creepy black door. And noises. I'd say it sounds like construction, but that's crazy, right?
Crazy black door.
Plenty of quicksilver to dig. Mining is an honest trade. No real tricks to it.
Here to mine?
You've come start at a strange time, friend. Seems everyone in the town is having nightmares.
I don't like taking orders from a boy, but I need the go.
I plan to spend all the days I got left on the water. It's where I belong.
Everyone thinks I'm too young to be a ship's captain, but I'm going to prove them wrong. By inheritance, as my men are fond of saying. Can't blame them. My mother ran the Sea Squall as strictly as she ran the house. I've been trying to find new areas of business, trying to win the sailors' respect, but I keep having problems. Take the last trade we did. Some fine-cut void salts from the College of Winterhold. Plenty of coin if you know who to sell it to. Sailors are what happened to them. They got drunk and ended up losing the merchandise in some cave. If you're not afraid of a little exploring, I'll pay good gold to get those salts. I'd better get going.
Strange black door, man.
Lady Mara will save us from these nightmares. You'll see. That's probably what it is. The Dawnstar Sanctuary. Oh, what are these nightmares they're on about then? If I go to 12 hours, it'll be 9 o'clock. Hopefully everyone will be out and I can talk to everyone in the town.
My duty is to guard Brina Merilis.
You come to Dawnstar at a bad time. Tempers are fiery. Stay out of trouble now.
The people here are still plagued with nightmares. It's unnatural.
I wasn't born in Skyrim, but when I served...
Watch your hands around the legate.
Seems like no one is getting a decent night's rest in Dawnstar, stranger. I've worked on a few moorings here and there for it. Most of the ship captains are superstitious about who works on their vessels, though. And Dawnstar is known for its bad luck. We're the last port of call before Windhelm, and the ore we trade makes rich targets for pirates. Come back if you need steel.
The just think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
Yes? They're dead. My pa was a sailor. Took me with him on his last trip. After he got sick, they put us off here and left without us. He died a few days later. I've tried to make do since then, but it's been hard. Real hard. I'm running food and supplies to the miners. Don't pay much, but they let me sleep by the fire in the inn most nights. I'm late, gotta run!
That's the end, isn't it? Gotta be the site, though. Yep. Fuck knows.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
I envy you travelers. Dreams aren't affecting anyone not from here. Yes. Ever since my mother died a few winters ago. I play songs and help with the Yes. Ever since my mother died. My mother taught me. She was a bard. I hear they accept most people who apply, if you're ever interested. Sure, what can I do for you? Yes? Our hero claims a
What troubles you, my son? The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it.
Believe, the Dragonborn comes.
These dreams are manifestations created by the Daedric Lord, Vermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares. Not unlike a cough marks a serious illness. I must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent. I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard.
Yeah.
I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares. Your concerns are understandable. Trust is a very difficult commodity to come by these days. I can only give you my word as a priest of Mara that my intentions are honorable. Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry. Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways.
Interesting.
From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair. Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent. I promise to answer your questions. Follow me.
You just standing there. Follow me. Maybe stand around for 5.
One side, coming through.
Follow me. It's this way.
Stay a quick way together. God damn it! I could actually follow this guy. Can't just meet him where I need to go. I probably could if I knew where to go.
If I have a chance to help these people, helplessly watching them suffer has been difficult. The tower on that hill is our destination. People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with this, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcaller Temple was established inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her. Perhaps my prayers were answered, and your reason for stumbling across Dawnstar is more than a mere coincidence.
Maybe. Maybe not. This one. Awesome. Shit. Still chasing me. Fucking hell. There was 3 of the bastards. Guessing the priest guy can't die those.
I'll see you burn.
Yay! I do enjoy this game. I'm doing, I was doing like quests for, not the Jarl, but the, the Jarl's guy in Markarth, but hoping it would that would give me the option to buy a house there. Like, I'm not going to, but I want to have the option of buying a house in all the cities or towns. I also want the Hearthfire house because meant to be a pretty good house. Hurry up, guy.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar. No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep. I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate, and they'll awaken. Both orcs and priests alike. The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process. Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all. Once we get inside, all will become clear.
Oh, I got a mod that makes Khajiit crawl, but obviously it makes them, everyone who's sneaking, go on all fours. So there's this guy just crawling along. I don't know why I got that mod, it's really pointless.
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open. Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here. Behold the skull of corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
Have you seen this? That's fucking brilliant, man. I might remove that mod. It's just fucking silly. Brilliant.
Damn it! The priests must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released. Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done. I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina. When the orcs invaded the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption for Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs. I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on. Lore holds that the skull of corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day. We mustn't tell. The skull is destroyed as soon as possible.
That's fucking brilliant. I'm getting rid of this mod. It's just stupid. It's kind of pointless as well, as I don't see my character, like.
It's just up here. Be careful. We're certain to find more of the Awakened within. Huh? This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned. I hope the tome we need is still intact.
Takes care of that.
Oh, painful.
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need. We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Stride. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere. If you'll check the shelves...
I shall check the shelves.
The balcony.
I'm checking the corpses.
Around the lower level. Yes, my son. What is it I can... Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor. Yes, the torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world.
Still don't trust this guy.
Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down into a ingestible liquid. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person. As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated. All believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample. You'll be viewing the memory of another through your own eyes and with your own body. Those around you will perceive you as normal, and you will find the words you utter may not be your own. Thanks to all of these odd principles, there is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really a dream, or just the machinations of Vermina. I will watch over you as you slumber to ensure your safety. If I deduce anything is amiss, I will use my arts to bring you back. Otherwise, I am uncertain what will end your dreams dry. Perhaps when Vermina's curious appetite has been filled. The laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping we'll find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
What was that? Huh? Time to end this. Nothing.
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor. It should be in a small bottle, very similar to a potion. I'll begin searching up here. The torpor should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid. If you find it, bring it to me.
There's a lot of stuff I can alchemy. Excuse me. Cough.
Yes, my son. I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink. Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works. Let's continue. We still have much to do.
Shit, I can't remember what it's called. Torpor.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Baron.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina? Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thorin, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
Sorry, but I had to kill him because you're gonna attack me. Down.
Worked. Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it. How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull. Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend. Come, we must get to the skull and destroy it.
Still don't trust this guy. It in. Ooh, that would actually add some money.
Wait. Baron, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice. Never should have come here. What's that?
Hide.
Do your work.
Does look like
Put you, Aranda.
Vermina, forgive me.
I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so?
Did you see me hiding, hoping that I'd go back to being hidden?
Yes, you're right. If they needed to die so that Dawnstar could live, then it was worth the price.
It's
I
time.
love it how in games I
The
always
skull
attack one
must be
person. You notice I was killing Aaron
stand
Durr,
back,
or whatever his name is,
I'll perform
before
the
I
ritual
realised,
granted
shit,
by
I meant to
Lady
kill the
Mara.
guy next to him. It's a fucking bad habit, man. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I call upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier and to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
I don't need her. Does he actually turn on you if you don't kill him? Or is it just a lie to get you to kill him?
Is someone there? I guess I was just hearing things. Keeper. No, I don't know if killed him if there was no real reason. Well, actually I don't care, but I'm just curious if the guy does actually attack you. And again, you might not know because maybe you've all killed him every time you do. He does. Cool. Bastard. Bastard deserves to die. But you did. Where's the y'all? The shop, and
just to serve the Elder.
The nightmares in Dawnstar have lifted, and I hear you helped that happen. You have my thanks. Don't bother me again unless it's important.
I'm Skald's housecarl, and head of his guard in
You're not
Dawnstar.
as dumb as you look.
Can I kill that, y'all? The dick. He's a massive dick. Fuck is he? I really need a bigger desk for my fucking mouse to go on. Fucking land! Oops, didn't mean to do that. Guess there's no house in this area you can buy. Explain it, because it's like a pretty small area. It's got 3 houses, yeah. Then again, Whiterun hasn't exactly got a lot of buildings. The dragon run away. Dragon run away! I love it. Right in the fucking face. Stupid vampire dick. What can I put on you that I don't want? Just, you know, standing right by you and right in his face. Yep. There is a place you can buy then in Dawnstar. How the fuck do I get it? Because I've done that shit and the Jarl isn't like, hey, I'll make you a thing. He just insulted me by going, you're as dumb as you look. Fucking jackass.
They say that vampires attacked the Hall of the Vigilant, burned it to the ground.
We need to do something about these vampire attacks.
I just killed a vampire. I do believe a dragon killed one too, so should have really searched his body, shouldn't I? Up for like. I need to wait 9 hours.
I've been in charge of Dawnstar for over 35 years. Don't bother me again unless it's important.
There's no honor in being a Jarl's servant.
If
No
you know any
Sovngarde
true sons
ways
and
for
daughters of
dust.
Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. At first they called us that to belittle our cause, but we gladly accept being named for Ulfric Stormcloak, the only true High King of Skyrim. We are the true sons and daughters of Skyrim, and Ulfric. He is the truest of us all. We fight to make our land great once more, to raise up strong, noble thanes, and lay low false Jarls and the cowards who hide behind them. The sound of our fury is a storm about to break on the heads of our enemies. Our friendship, a cloak of true brotherhood for all who would wear it. Skyrim is the birthplace of humanity, the birthplace of honor, and those snow-backed Imperials renounced both when they laid down before the Thalmor. Worse still, to pay for the privilege to keep his throne, the Emperor sells Skyrim and our very gods, Talos no less, to the damn elves. And what did Torrik do? He and the Jarls that supported him? They took the Emperor's gold, sold out their people for a slave master's peace treaty. Ulfric did right killing him. Soon we'll rid Skyrim of elves, their bloody Justicars, and the Jarls in their pockets. The whole damn lot of them. And we'll cleave through the Legion to get to them. Ulfric's not running a social club. You don't join anything. Either you're a true son of Skyrim, or you're not. If you are, then you make your way to Windhelm and talk to the man himself. If you're not, well, friend, you'd best walk away before this gets ugly. I'll take my leave then.
I had hoped life would be simpler here. If you could call it that. The Jarl can make all the demands in the world. I'm not setting one foot on that battlefield. I fought in the Great War. I cut enough young lives short. I'm not gonna do it again. About 30 years ago, the Aldemary Dominion invaded the Empire. It was a surprise attack. Caught everyone off guard. They ended up sacking the Imperial City. I was there, blasting apart young elven men and women with fireballs and lightning bolts.
Cool.
By Akatosh, all the blood, the smell of flesh burned and pulled apart by magic. I never want to do that to another soul, ever again.
Boring.
Back to another fine day in Dawnstar.
My only aim is to keep the peace.
Just a servant of Skald the Elder. Not worthy of time or consideration.
Well, fuck knows how you get a house in Dawnstar.
Your best, huh? The Jarl and I have our disagreements. Sorry if you had to overhear one of them. Stay out of trouble now.
My duty is to guard Brina Meredith.
I hear people were spotted using the black... My wife Saren and I run it together. She's still Smith's even though we found out she is with child. Our son or daughter isn't going to get much Redguard culture here in Skyrim. I know my wife worries how she will pass along her traditions. Hey, if you find a book called Night Falls on Sentinel, could you bring it to me? It's a story from my wife's people. Be good to have. Good on you. All right then.
Why is he rubbing up a dead dog? Creepy. He is touching the dog's junk. What a fucking perv. Ah, my DS is dying. I need to stick it on charge. I'm not sure if I've saved. Let's save Pokemon Moon. Hand in this quest. How'd you get a house in this Marthal then?
The Silverblood family.
Unless there's not one in there, which is fine. Or is it that demon house? Do you go in the Daedra house and then it's like, oh, look after the place while I'm gone? If that's the case, then fair enough. I love it though when they appear here because they're meant to be at a certain time. They kind of like get out of bed quickly, like watch now.
My
See?
Jarl, we need to discuss the Forsworn. I'm Igmund's uncle. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. I have letters to read. I advise Igmund the same way I advise other. Caution, caution.
Boom.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
Oh, this is the place where brilliant. Right, I think I've got a speak to the Jarl, see if there's anything I can do to
Tamriel is full of wisdom and magic, if one is willing to look for it. Few have their eyes open.
Can you get a house in each town?
Stay out of trouble,
For some reason I pressed the button to attack
Short
instead of...
bones. And a strong drink will chase off that chill in the air. Aye.
Need something?
No, I
Keep
don't.
a song in
Please
your
don't
heart
sing.
to ward off the gloom.
Unless you intend to bury someone, this isn't the place you're looking for, traveler.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother. Why? What are you gonna do? Cry? I don't have to take that from you. Vaisnir, you won't leave here alive. Help!
This is one of Skyrim's staunch protectors.
You'll make a fine rug, cat.
Oh, in the tits!
half a mind to ask if you'll take me on one of your adventures, but I can't just leave Volga on her own. Not much exciting happens around here. You're as like as not to be bored. Death if you stay too long.
A sad time. Honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work. Yes, and I couldn't tell you why. My wife and I think there's some dark magic at work. Or perhaps Arkay's influence is strong here, and he likes to keep it this way. Our daughter. Our little girl. She hadn't seen her 10th winter. Sinding came through as a laborer. Seemed like a decent man. He's stewing in the pit while we figure out what to do with him. If you've got the stomach to look at him. What could drive a man to do something like this? He ripped her apart. Like a saber cat tears a deer. We barely found enough of her to bury. The cemetery is ancient. It's been here longer than the town. I'm no scholar, but I know that a lot of battles have been fought here over the course of history. After each battle, more dead were buried and the graveyard got bigger. I heard it's now the biggest graveyard in Skyrim. I just don't understand what kind of man does that.
Bones. Handsome man in Falkreath.
Where's the jail man?
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Arrow to the knee.
I can't believe we let provincials like you wander Skyrim.
Skyrim is full of racist people, isn't it? That guy did go locked up.
I heard you were at the wedding of the Emperor's cousin. You followed him.
Yeah, it was horrible, man. Someone murdered someone with an arrow to the face.
I was Jarl once. Aye, not so long ago. Some will tell you I stepped down on account of my old age. Truth is, I found out about all the Imperial spies crawling around Falkreath. A few well-placed bribes, and they bought themselves some friends. Suddenly, the nobles are calling for a new Jarl. And all the while, their pockets are jingling with the sound of Imperial septons. They named me Thane. They got my nephew Sitgeir in my place. A real friend to Cyrodiil, that one. Mind what you say. The Empire has ears all over this town.
I'm sorry, I should really go now. I can't really help you. I'm just Dengir's maid. You need to leave.
Oh, she's a very nice person. Get out! Get out, you fucking cat bastard! That's what she said to me.
Someone stole your sweet.
It would be good if you said, get out, you fucking cat bastard. But she didn't.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
What the fuck? Also, that door opened on his own.
Yes? What is it that you want?
Wonder if they've cleaned up the dead person.
Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a free mug around here somewhere.
Oh, sure. What can I do for you?
Get away.
Keep a song in your heart, the Bloom.
Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak. I was once, but not anymore. I was wounded in a skirmish up near Windhelm. This was years ago, mind you. Now maybe I don't pick up a blade in Ulfric's name no more, but I still hold with his ideals. Skyrim is Nordland, and we ought to rule it. We don't need no help from the Empire on that count. His name's Bolin. He's the one who works the lumber mill down by the river. If you meet him, don't expect much in the way of conversation. He ain't one for talking, especially with folk he don't know. Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
Strangers like you bring war. I've stopped war.
Falkreath was once full of wanderers.
Kust is responsible. I am. I came into Arkay's light after the Great War. So many died by my hands, my magics. I'm fortunate that Kust and the people of Falkreath have come to accept me as one of their own. Could you do an old elf a favor? I misplaced my journal in a cave I was exploring. I'll pay for its return. Blessing of Arkay to you for your help. Oh, merciful Arkay, no. I'm too old and frail, and this graveyard is too large. Kust is my assistant. He helps me tend the headstones and keep our cemetery clean, as befits a place of rest. That journal means a lot to me, if you find it.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials. We drink to our youth.
Where did the fucking guy go I spoke to earlier?
Age of
Talking about-
aggression
Ah,
is
there you go.
just about
Good to
done.
see you again, friend.
We'll drive out the
Sinding
stormcloaks and restore what
came through as a laborer.
the blood and our steel
Seemed like a decent man. He's stewing in the pit while we figure out what to do with him. If you've got the stomach to look at him. What could drive a man to do something like this?
day of your death we will drink and we'll sing.
Just don't understand what kind of man does it.
Children of Skyrim and we fight all.
Still remember turning it off on in places because fuck me. Fucks my eyes.
We need to do something about these vampire attacks.
Just a few more hours and I can crawl under some furs.
Yes? Come to gawk at the monster. Believe me, it wasn't anything I ever intended to do. I just lost control. I tried to tell them, but none of them believed me. It's all on account of this blasted ring. This is the ring of Hersing. I was told it could let me control my transformations. Perhaps it used to, but I'll never know. Hersing didn't care for my taking it, and threw a curse on it. I put it on, and the changes just came to me. I could never guess when. It would be at the worst times, like with the little girl. I don't suppose there's a point in keeping the secret if I'm going to die in here anyway. I'm sure you've heard of men who shift to beasts under the influence of the moons. I am one of them. A werewolf. It's my secret and my shame. That's why I wanted the ring. It was said to give men like me control. Now, I may look like a man, but I still feel the animal inside of me as strong as ever. I've been looking for a way to appease Hersing. There's a certain beast in these lands. Large, majestic. It's said that Hersing will commune with whoever slays it. I tracked it into these woods, but then I had my accident with the child. I want to beg his forgiveness. Give him back the ring. But while I'm stuck in here, the beast wanders free. I had just come into Falkreath. They needed some help working the mill, and I thought that would be something safe, something I could do. When I saw the little girl, I could feel it coming on. I could taste it. I needed to hunt, but this pitiful, limited body wasn't meant for hunting. Slow, no claws, weak, mashing teeth for chewing cud. I held in my rage as long as I could, but it boiled inside of me. She looked so fragile, helpless prey, and then I feel terrible about what happened, about what I did. It would probably be best for everyone if I just went away. Do you not know the Daedric Lord of the Hunt? He revels in the chase, and also gave the gift of lycanthropy to mortals. A powerful force not to be crossed, as I learned too late.
Guy had a little girl, man.
Oh my. You would do this for me? Here, take it. I don't want anything to do with this wretched thing anymore. Seek out the beast. He wanders these woods. Bring him down and the Lord of the Hunt should smile on you. I wish you luck, but you leave here while I still have my skin. Should our paths cross again, I will remember your kindness. Farewell.
Right, let's just check to see. Let's go. Done that.
You were talking to that murderous savage, and then he escaped. What are you hiding? Gotta keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
You let him no, I did not.
Hands to yourselves.
You motherfucker. Why'd you help him get away?
Guard might get nervous if a man approaches with weapons on.
Shut up. Right. I think I'm gonna jet off now, because it is 20 to 1 in the morning, and I need my sleep up at 7. So I'll be back tomorrow with more Skyrim, probably in the morning, or from around 10, not 10, about 3, and then maybe in the night. Maybe I've got to do the retro stream I was meant to do today, because I want to leave it. So thank you for tuning in, and I shall catch you soon. Bye, and again, thank you.